Hi, 12th Bangalore Short Film Festival.
Thank you so much for having us. I am José Ángel Martínez, film director of the short movie Las Oliveras.
Hi, I'm Carlos Bermejo, producer of the Oliveras.
And well, the first thing, the idea. A teacher of our university, the Universidad Complutense de Madrid, proposed me the idea of telling a story that represented the Spanish values. And the first thing that came to mind was to grab a camera and record a day of family work in my village, Santa Ana, in Albacete, following my grandma. And yeah, following a day of family work in Spain, which is now a problem because of the situation of, as we call it, La España vaciada, that no one wants to go to villages and little towns no more to work in the fields.
The roadblocks that we came across was essentially the founding of the short film, because we were supposed to come with 7,000 euros at the beginning, but unfortunately we didn't make it. So we started the two of us alone, and thankfully his family was the main actors and the representation of their life.
And they were really helpful. They were, as Carlos said, the actors, but at the same time work with us really well and help us in everything possible. So everything that was related to them was perfect.
The main challenge that we faced was the raining, because we shooted this in December, and usually there are really bad weather, and especially in this part of Spain. But nevertheless, the family came with this idea about finding the positive side, and we started shooting in the rain, but we changed the story a little bit, showing how positive they are, and it doesn't matter if it rains or it's a bad day, they are going to work and they are going to find the good side of the day, of the history in general.
Yeah, so the way I originally envisioned the film was really different than the way that it eventually came out. And the first idea was a celebration of family values, everyone, 10, 15 people working together. But when we arrived to the town, and there was only the two of us, and my grandma, my father, and my uncle and my aunt. So we had to change the story of the documentary a little bit, and it really was about positivism, as Carlos said. It rained. Not all the family members that should be there were there, but the work was done with a smile and really with that positivism that we enjoyed filming. So yeah, it was really different, the first idea we had, than how it eventually came out.
And the target audience is basically for Spanish people, but luckily for us, for this family, we became international with this short festival, and with another one in United States. But the main target are old people in Spain and young people around the world, because they know more about this essential part of our tradition, and where the Spanish people came from, and it's a really good way to know more about Spain and essentially our tradition.
Yeah, and about promotion and distribution, we already upload the film in First Home and in Film Freeway, the two main webs for distribution. And so far we've been lucky. As Carlos said, we already have two international selections and one national selection. So we are really happy for it. And our plan is to keep doing that, keep sending our short to festivals via these two webs. And if we are lucky, we hope for a good year of festivals.
And basically, the audience should watch this short film to know more about Spain, to know more about these people, to know about this way of life, finding the positive side about everything, and especially in hard occasions. And we really think that is the best frame to show how Spanish people we are, and especially his family. And this is why the audience should watch it.
So now you can see on screen our social media and our Gmail contact. We are really thankful. Thank you so much to the organization of the 12th Bangalore Short Film Festival